Okay, everything should be all set. That I just gotta check if the audio is working. Yeah, okay, we're all set. Alright, I got the chat open and whatnot, so I can read chat. But so what this is called Horror Engine. So it provides me with all of the basic necessities I'm going to need for building the basic framework. So if I go to content drawer, I have all this stuff that it provides me with, just basic things. So what I'll do is I'll come up here, I'll go File, New Level, I'll just set up a basic one, and then that'll load in the level. Alright, now we're in the level. Everything's all set. So I gotta make sure it's the right game mode. Yep. So as a base, this is what it provides me with. Walk around and all that good stuff. Then you go here, open this, gives you a whole health system and whatnot. It's all good. And it also comes with a pause menu. Does it not in this one? Oh yeah, it does. See? This is just the free version. Something basic. You can also exit the main menu. Has this good stuff. So it loads you in.
Welcome to Horror Engine.
So it sets up all that. To get started, basic plan is to set up a basic environment. Since it isn't a factory, I think I do have an asset for that. So I'm going to use as many assets as possible to speed up production and anything I may need. But all the assets I use are paid for, so it should be fine. Where's my library? Where'd they move that? They changed it all up on me. Great. No, don't care about that. Don't care about that. That's why. That makes sense. Don't worry, I'm just signing in. Should be all set now. Yep. Ah, there it is. Now I can actually find it. So it should be under 3D. There's construction props, grocery store, gas station. Okay, maybe it's not in here. Environments? Oh, it has to be in here. Sci-fi facility. House. Ah, there it is. I think this is the one. Yep. Look at that. That is perfect. From the looks of it, I'll have to make a new project and then import that in. So let's do that. Because once I have it imported, I can just transfer everything in the project over to this one, and then I can just throw it in. So what I'll do is I'll close this one, open this, and go here, create project, and that doesn't matter. So we can go there and there, create. That'll take just a second. No. Okay. Well, then I'll do it on my other drive then. Well, yeah, no. I went to go put it on my other drive for a reason unknown. Um, okay. I'll do this. Well, do I really want to do that? Yeah, I do. Well, you know, here, I'll just delete this instead. I have it backed up in like 10 different spots anyway. Alright, now this is being dumb. Technical difficulties, please stand by. Yeah, there we go. Why are you going to my C drive? Right, fine. There. Very annoying. Let me do this. Yeah, that's why. There we go. Almost 9 gigs. That's crazy. Yeah, essentially. That's pretty much what happened. But it's alright. I have it backed up in Google Drive. I have it backed up on GitHub. I can pull it from anywhere. It's not like I lose it. But yeah, this whole factory environment thing is gonna be crispy because this combined with the horror engine, I can make the map, import it in, and then I can use horror engine to set up interacts around the map, and then all I have to do is set up the camera system and set up the AI for the robots. And then of course I have to like get the voice acting done, put in the sound effects, make sure it flows cohesively. Yeah, it is pretty sick. So a lot of the groundwork is done for me, but then I have to stack on all the other layers that make a game really nice. You'll be happy with the results, I promise you. I'm munching on a bowl of ice cream while I'm doing this. Anyway. Oh, you know what? I think, if I remember correctly, Horror Engine has a camera system. Let's see. So while that's downloading, we'll hop back into the project and see what's going on. The only reason I closed it in the first place was because my computer ain't that great. Um, yeah, you know, I try. I mean, kind of getting a double package. You getting some entertainment and you get an awesome game out of it. So, I'm trying to provide as much value as I can. Because, 300 bucks USD is a pretty big chunk of change. So, I'm sure it can't be cheap for Australia either. But yeah, this is what I like to do, and I'm glad I can get paid to do so. It really helps me be motivated and grind it out, even when the going gets rough. Because don't get me wrong, it does get rough, but you gotta have something to push for in order to get it at the gate, if that makes sense. It's really just a big mind game, I suppose. Alright, now that we get this open, did it close and reopen this? So this is still down. Yeah, we're showing. Okay. Now that we're back in here, we can go to, didn't save the map. That's because I didn't change anything. Alright, create that. It's a really strong passion. Enjoy doing this. Possibly you can make it. Yeah, that's the goal, man. Trying to save it for college. All right. So come in here, and then we go in here, and then I think here. Um, Probably electronics if I had to guess. Yeah, look at these. So yeah, security camera. So if we take the security monitor, right, and we drag this into the scene, so we'll place it, I don't know, right here is fine, right? And we turn it on. It has a connected camera section. So then we can take a security camera, bring that into the scene. It's already set up prefab, so we're all set. Just throw it like right there. And then say, for example, we have like a block, right? So we do cube. Are you serial right now? Really, the shaders crashed my. Okay, we're playing this game now. I see what we're doing. All right, I don't know. I'll battle with you. It's because I have streaming software running along with it. Just gonna have to bear with me here. That'll take 2 seconds to redo. It takes twice as long to explain something as it does to just do it. So, since I already explained that, and you know what's going on, I'm just gonna redo it really fast. Good ice cream. Got rainbow sherbet. No, no worries. No worries at all. I do the same thing when I'm paying attention or something. I'll go silent. That's really the only way you can absorb information. You gotta put all your focus into it, and you can't listen if you're speaking. So, get quiet. That's why schools structure lessons the way they do, and why the rules are the rules. Not to be that guy, but free 121 megabytes. There ain't no way. Oh. Oh, I put that on my C drive? You know, that might make sense then. Hmm. You know what then? Yeah, let this open, but then I'm gonna re-close it, and I'm gonna delete the file, and then I'm gonna recreate the file into my other drive. There's really no easy way of doing it other than that. But since that's just the default project file, because I didn't really touch it after I made it. So when I opened it like this is what comes with the project. So if I just delete it and then transfer it over to my other drive, it should be fine. I'll do this. And then we'll do this. And we'll do this. And then, yeah, it's on my C drive. So go here. I don't know why it put itself on there. My default drive is, oh, oh, it's still open. What? Oh, convenient. Um, it's like the first time a crash is actually convenient. Just keep waiting until it's like closed. I could just go into my task manager. Task manager, help me out here. Doesn't even say it's running. What is this? Oh, that's for my phone. Yeah, I have this app on my phone that lets me control my streaming software from my phone so that I don't have to open it in stream. Uh, hello? It's not open. What is your problem? I mean, I could also do that. I could just clone it into my D drive and then use that version of the project. Uh, yeah, nothing is launched, so it shouldn't be open in a program. Okay, you know what? Fine. That's exactly what I'll do. I'll just go here, and then we'll go here, select that folder. Great. And that's when I give up. Okay. We're just gonna put it on the T chart. Bam. Bop. Bing. Bow. Okay. Guys, this isn't done yet. It should be. Soon, anyway. Seriously? Alright, I'll do that when I'm not streaming. Right now, we'll focus on getting the core set up. So, are you done yet? Oh, nope. It shouldn't take too long. Anyway, in the meantime, I'll explain what I'm going to be doing. So, now that I know that Horror Engine does have a security camera system, what I'm going to do is I'm going to set up a test map, and I'm going to make it so that I just have to go in there and test the flow instead of actually testing if stuff works. Because I already have the security camera system. I need to make the AI system, and I need to customize the UI so that it's not the default Horror Engine UI. And then I also have to look into what items I'll need to make for inventory and all that. The puzzle setup system in Horror Engine is pretty extensive though, because it's specifically made for being a starter and kit for projects like this. So, had like a whole puzzle system and all that. I could just make like a vertical slice in that map with all the mechanics and whatnot, or I could lay out the mechanics, just make sure that they function, and then go straight into customizing the factory map. Oh, cats are beating each other up. Anyway, um, yeah, I think that's what I'll do. I'll make sure all of the mechanics work together, and I'll use that map to test out the AI as I'm setting it up, and then I'll transfer it over to the factory map. Yeah, all right. Yeah, we'll do. By we'll do, I mean, bam. This one requires 5.5, but I'll just reinstall it later. That's another project I'm doing for another client. That one, I have like 2 weeks left to set it up, but it's almost done, so I'm not too worried about it. I want to get started on this one. Because, I can multitask. I like to think so anyway. Well, God, I sure hope so. I don't want to start making people upset. That's so cool. Alright, I can tell by how fast my fans are going. It's booting up. Yeah, thought so. Emma. Really? Coolest? Oh, that's a good question. The coolest project I've worked on would probably have to be one that never got released. It was, what was it? It's actually quite similar to this one that I'm doing for you. It was like this bunker game where think of like Amnesia the Bunker, if you know what that is, but more on the gory side, and it was all physics-based animation. So like everything interacted with everything dynamically. All the animations were procedural, all of the cutscenes were live rendered, all of the models were modeled in Blender, transferred into Substance Painter for texturing, and then brought into Unreal Engine. Yeah, that would have to be it. Huh. There's like 2 people in here. Cool. For a second, I thought it stopped streaming because, well, I don't know what's going on. On my end, my screen's tiny. Here, let me try doing this. So, transition. Yeah, I'm looking at it right now. It's weird, huh? Oh, there we go. I think I fixed it. That should be fine now. Yeah. Alright. Oh, maybe not. OBS is just screwing up everything. Hold on, I'm gonna try restarting my laptop. Hopefully that helps. And then I'll restart the stream. Because I have no idea what's going on.